Jared Kelly starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Adolfo has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
You take a look at this lineup, Matty. One thing stands out, and that fact that they're at the bottom third in on-base percentage. They don't put enough pressure on the defense to be successful. Sit back, waiting on too many guys to move the ball over the fence. And sometimes that puts too much pressure on one of your boys to have to be the hero.
David Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when a third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out, nobody on. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 1.
So now into the box is Luis Aviles, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
In comes the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up William Contreras. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Runner goes. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Omar Pena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Omar.
Here's the pitch.
Pena.
He lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
That misses. 1-2. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. With that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Hamilton is there, and he'll bring this one in. So next to bat will be Andrew Vaughn. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the ditch after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
To the plate now, Tom Sterling, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 11 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it when you're flowing like he is.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. The batter will be William Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, James Hammond. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Batting 6. The first baseman.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Next, it'll be Johnny Parks. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
In now, Fernando Rodriguez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Vaughn has a play. 1 away.
Batting 9, the right fielder.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And they can't even get 1 on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. So next to hit. Check at first, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way, and there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Gonzalez. Worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he is out on the tag. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Gwinnett leads it 4-0. Now to the plate, Micah Rodolfo. Yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
1-0 the count. High in the air out to center field. Rodriguez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Larry Levine.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Standing in now, Larry Levine. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Taylor Heineman. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Rodriguez is there, 2 gone. Next, here is Jason Irizarry, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hammonds gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Luis Aviles.
Luis Aviles Jr.
First pitch on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Aviles is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So here is William Contreras. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. One out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Into the box now, James Hammonds.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Stepping up is Omar Pena, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Taekwon Forbes flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering on its way.
No touchdown.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
A base hit in his first trip. And a step off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-1 game. At the plate now is Ronald Guzman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Ronald Guzman.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So now to the plate, Johnny Parks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Now the 2-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Stepping in now, Fernando Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Stripers on top, 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Blake Rutherford.
The designated hitter, Blake Rutherford.
And now the first pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the next to bat will be Micah Rodolfo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in next, Larry Levine. He doubled his last time up, and he'll step off and try again. First offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Count now a ball and a strike. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Taylor Heineman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Levine, the runner at first with 2 gone. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Stripers lead it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. First pitch on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Michael Verhoeven, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, the designated hitter, David Gonzalez.
Standing in now, David Gonzalez, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He grounded out last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Doug Goldberg takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Doug Goldberg.
Luis Aviles will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So here's the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that's outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's the 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Sterling is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jason Irizarry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here now the 2-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Omar Pena. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller left side. And that's the second out. So now here is Taekwon Forbes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Gwinnett leads it 4-1. Stepping in once again is James Hammonds. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hammond.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Pull, that's inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Goldberg, just a 19-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to stand in is Ronald Guzman, singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, Johnny Parks. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first home run of the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some.
In there, and it's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready now is Billy Hamilton as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Rodriguez leads off first with one away. He's running in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
In there, strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Yeah, swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Tom Sterling. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 6.
Next in at the plate is Blake Rutherford. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillips Valdez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.